Hi, Ali Shah here. I hope you're doing well. So, on my channel, I share videos which talk about investments and entrepreneurship, basically helping you discover your financial freedom. So, today's video, I'm going to share a few tips on investing. And if you don't follow me on LinkedIn, I usually do a post every day on LinkedIn, basically sharing practical ideas and insights that can help you achieve your financial freedom. So, a few ideas came to my mind. I was traveling in Dubai a couple of weeks back, and I was invited to deliver a talk on investments. So at the start of my talk, I asked the audience to show of hands, please tell me how many of you are already investing. Only a few hands went up. Why are you unable to invest? Have you never thought about it? So many said that we've thought about it, but we don't have any savings left. So most of the time our income goes straight into expenses and we have zero savings by the end of the month. So we have not been able to think about investments. We remain hand to mouth that we are unable to afford any sort of investment. I'm sure these are the dilemmas that you also have, but I really strongly recommend that whatever income you have got, you must start investing. There are 3 tips about investing I'm going to share with you in this video. Number 1, start investing early. When you start investing early, when you're in your 20s, in fact early 20s, you have more time to take risks and your heart is bigger and you have stamina and the energy. So what happens is this, that if you make mistakes, you'll be able to take that loss and move on. If you start early, benefit that you get is that of compounding. So over time your wealth multiplies. So someone who starts in 20s is far better than someone who starts investing in their 40s. So I bet that if I had known investing in my 20s, I would have definitely started at that time and my life's path would have been completely different. Do you know how old was Warren Buffett when he started investing? He was just 10 years old. And the secret of his investing is not that he's a brilliant mind and a brilliant investor, that too, but primarily his secret weapon in investing and accumulating a big wealth is to have ample time. So he's been investing in the 25 years. He had been investing for over 75 years. That's incredible. Almost 80-90% of his wealth came after he was 65 years old. So that's what you need to realize. Starting early also helps you to take more risks. And if you take more risks, usually high risk investments they come with high returns. So you'll be better off making really good returns. Number 1, start early. Number 2 is go in early and go in hard. That means if you discover a very good investment, usually what happens is this, when people discover, this is something that they would like to invest and this investment is going to give them really good return, and maybe in 1 to 2 years or 3 years, it will give them 200% return or 300% return. These are possible. And in my stocks video, you can click over here, you can watch. There are stocks in which people have made 200, 300%, 400% gains. So if you find such investment, and the chances are very high, you need to go in hard. By that I mean you need to invest more. Don't just invest a few thousand rupees or a few £100 or dollars. If you think this is a good investment, you need to invest as much as you can, because the return is going to be that high. If you just invest 1,000 rupees, for example, and it's gonna go 300 times, you will make almost 3,000 or 4,000 rupees. That is nothing. However, if you know that it's gonna go 300%, and if you invest almost 50 lakhs, it's going to go to 1.5 crore. Or if you invest 10 lakhs, it's going to go to 30 lakh or 40 lakh. So to give you an example, if you invest almost 10 lakhs, the investment return is around 300%. You're going to make almost 3 million or 4 million. So that's a massive gain. So that's why I say when you invest in a good opportunity, you always need to invest a decent amount to get substantial gains out of it. The third tip I'll give you from my experience is that a friend of mine was having this challenge, that he would say that inflation is so high that I'm unable to save at the end of every month. Most of the people have this issue that at the end of the month, after paying all the bills and all the expenses, you're left with no money in your bank account or in your wallet. So what to do? So this is where I asked a friend of mine that you need to make some forced investments. So I tried it with a friend of mine who had similar track record, that he was unable to save to invest. So I said, make some forced savings and then forced investments. So how does that work? It works in a way that if you've got no money left by the end of the month, so what you do is that from a credible person, a friend or a relative, you take a loan from your friend or family, almost $10,000, and then you make a good investment. Whenever the salary comes in, you start paying almost 200 pounds or dollars back to that person from whom you borrowed the money. So you are making installments and paying back in installments. And that is what agreed with that person. Now, due to the respect of that person, you will ensure that you will pay them back on time. And this way you will be making some forced savings. That first of all, as the salary comes in, you will be left with $200 less at the start of the month. So that's why by the end of the month you would have spent. So the principle is first save and invest and then spend. So this is the principle that you would apply, that as the month start, you will give that $200 to your friend from whom you borrowed the money to pay back in installments. And then you will make all the spendings and you will continue like this. Due to respect and shyness, you will ensure that you will pay that person back on time, and that's how this thing will continue. Whereas the investment that you had made earlier, that is going to grow and that is going to give you a good return over a period of time. So that is the tip I wanted to share with you, to make some forced savings and then do some investment with that, and that will give you and make you an asset. If you are suffering from that problem, I think this solution will help you, that when you start your month, so remove that $200 from your wallet or your account so that you know that it doesn't exist at all. And that way you're making savings and investments and you're doing it forcefully on yourself. Slowly but surely you will develop a habit of savings like that. Try that. If it works for you, it will be giving you a head start or on your investment journey. In today's video, I covered how to invest. So I talked about starting early. That's very important to reap the benefits of compounding and good return. So number 2, go in early and go in hard. That means invest as much as you can if there's a good opportunity to get a decent return. Number 3, if you're left with no money in your wallet at the end of the month, so start using this principle of forced savings and then forced investments. So start doing that, and I think it will be you will be getting better with the money going forward. At the end, I'm going to leave you with the recommendation of a very good book on financial education, that is Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. So the idea is to help you create a balanced portfolio. So if you're able to create a balanced portfolio through these investments, you'll be able to achieve your financial freedom. That's all for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked today's video, please be generous and give us a like. And if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel, because we'll be sharing more updates on investments and entrepreneurship to help you achieve financial freedom. Thank you very much for watching. Bye now.